Hello Cancer, it's Yvonne here to do your weekly read from the 17th to 24th of September. Welcome on board, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please press the little red subscribe button below if you like my readings. If you don't, then you can move on to the next reader. If my readings don't resonate with you, or the Cancer reading doesn't resonate with you, you can always check out your moon, your rising or ascendant, or your Venus and see if they resonate. Cards I'm using for your reading are Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Tarot, and I think that's everything. Okay, hope you're having a nice weekend. All right Cancer, what's happening for you? Okay, very nice. I like that. So, your general energies for the next week are the Ten of Pentacles. Now, it can signify you're getting a lump sum of money. You may be ready to receive your tax return back, but this definitely talks it talks about abundance. And abundance can be in any area of your life, although Pentacles tend to be a bit more tangible. It could be, as I said, you're getting into a new job. It could be that you're being paid more, offered a pay rise. It could be that you're spending on something, buying a holiday, buying a house, doing renovations, which have a big outlay. But certainly something very substantial for you this week. Big decisions around money. Okay. First card out is the Star. What a beautiful card to get first up. This talks about healing. I feel like some of you have been through a period of time where you've, perhaps undergone a lot of change, undergone a lot of, internal transformation. It feels like a lot of you have changed your lives in a lot of ways. Look, the Star card can talk about wishes coming true, but it feels more like it has the general energy of healing at the moment. So definitely a time that you're coming into where you're feeling a little bit more alive, a little bit more energetic. Maybe you've dealt with some issues from the past, but you're definitely feeling like you're acting in a very different sort of energy. Okay, and the next card out is the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands talks of, messages coming in very, very quickly. It could be internet communication. It also talks about the arrows of love. It's a very passionate card, and it's moving very quickly. So it's passion and movement. This could be somebody getting in touch with you. With the healing card before this, it could be something that someone sends you that helps you to finalize this healing you've been going through. It could be, wishes coming true in the Star, that, money's coming to you like in the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely a lot of movement here. Passionate movement though. Okay, and the next card is the Seven of Pentacles. Now this says to me you've been working on something here for a while. So maybe it is that you've sold something, or you're moving forward on something very quickly, especially with the Ten of Pentacles up the front. It's definitely been a very rapid and new energy with this healing here. But something you've been waiting for a while. So you've been waiting on some sort of communication for a while, I feel. Maybe you're waiting on a job offer. But definitely you've planted the seeds in the past for this, because you're waiting for this to come to fruition. Okay, and the next card out is the Four of Swords. So maybe in this healing you've had to take some time out to make a decision around what you wanted. It feels very, very much like you've had to do some transforming here. There's a lot of change, a lot of healing, a lot of transformation. Something you've been waiting for a while, and you've been perhaps somewhat preoccupied in this card, waiting for this. I feel like you've put a lot of energy into this change. Something that's going to cost money. Okay, not too straightforward at this time, Cancer. Okay, all right. So we're going into the Eight of Swords energy here, and the Eight of Swords energy talks about you worrying unnecessarily. You're putting yourself in your own prison here. You can't escape from it. Thoughts going around in your head, and you don't have all the information here. So something that worried you or troubled you has definitely sent you off into this sort of self-imprisonment and thinking. Something that you needed to change something with, and it's something to do with money. You've definitely been thinking about this for a while. And whatever it is now, you've done your healing, you're going to be moving very rapidly on it. Okay, and then we have the Three of Swords. Wow, Cancer, what a complex reading. Everything else has been so easy today. This talks about pain in the heart. It can be past pain, it can be current, being it's coming up right in the middle of your spread. I feel like somehow or another you've had sleepless nights and pain from something that's happened to you. Whatever it was, you've been in your own space with this for quite a long time, and it's forced you to heal and start thinking about what you want in your future. It's very raw. So you could have had heartbreak here. And maybe with the Money card coming up in the beginning, it could be talking about a divorce. It could be something you've been working towards for a while, and had to take a lot of time out to think about. But I think you know that this is something you need to go ahead with now, because it's really it's quite daunting. So seeing those two cards together say to me that you're having to work yourself out of a situation which it isn't nice for you. And you've wanted to do it for a while, but you just haven't been able to. You've needed to take time out to think about how to do this and how to heal from it. Okay, and here we go again, the Hermit. Okay, so this talks about really putting yourself into seclusion to make a decision on whatever this is. Something to do with money, though, definitely a money issue. Whether or not it's you wanted to divorce or move out of even a job. Maybe you wanted to move out of a job because it's been pretty tough, but you're having to take a lot of time out to see what you're going to do to make this decision. Maybe it's, it's so important for you to have an income, but you're hating where you are. And you're needing to take time out to shed a bit of light on what it is you want here. I feel like you've been in a lot of darkness with this. Okay, so the next card out is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is an energy of legal. So again, this can go back to being divorce. It could be you've been unwell here too. Maybe you've had some sickness or illness that you've had to work through with this healing here. And maybe it wasn't such a nice thing. Not that illness ever is, but maybe this was just a little bit more than a cold or a flu. Because there's a definite energy of healing and hurt. Possibility of seclusion. But whatever it is, your healing is coming in very, very quickly. I can tell you that now. If this is about illness, it definitely is coming in quickly. Now, the King of Swords can be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But it's certainly a person who is speaking their truth and standing in their truth. Now, you could be dealing with this person. It could be, if it's a divorce case here, it could be a lawyer or solicitor. If it's medical, this could have been a surgeon. And certainly if it's a relationship, this could be the person you're currently dealing with. They're very sharp with their words, may I say. People say that they give this king a bit of a raw deal because people say he's manipulative and narcissistic. If he was like that, I'd say yes. But when he's in the upright like this, he has a good sense of justice. He's very, yes, sure, he's straightforward, straight to the point. There's no beating around the bush with this person, but they still have integrity. Okay, and the next card out is your Six of Wands. I told you it was coming good. So whatever this is, you have a victory coming here. So whatever it is to you, it's a very complex reading because it's like you've been really bogged down in something for such a long time and you could not see your way out, and now you can. And with this victory card coming in, you've done a lot of healing to get to this point. But whatever it is, your heart is on the way to healing. Okay, and then we have the Five of Swords. So there's been a lot of fight from you in this. You fought hard. You fought hard and fast. I really think that even though you fought hard, it may not be such a good victory. It feels like a bit of an empty victory for you. But definitely coming good here. Definitely moving down a path of something better with the Six of Wands. You've definitely come up with a solution here, a victory. But definitely a very complex story here, Cancer. One of a lot of healing and taking time out to consider what you want. Dark times. A lot of procrastination and self-imprisonment. I don't know what you've been doing. All right, Oracle card. Nice Oracle card on the end of that, being it's given us a nice little out there. Okay, and the card you've got is plain, and it says a journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. Look, I think that's a really good card to have here because, as I said, it does feel like you're moving forward. It does feel like you're on the way to a victory. So even though it's been through tough times, I don't know, like I said, this goes over the week of the 17th to the 24th. It certainly is a tough time that you've been going through, but what I can say to you is you are on the mend. For whatever this is, whatever you've been through, you are definitely moving towards better times. Thanks, Cancer.